And here we are coming into the woods, looking at two deer hunters. It looks like they might have a deer. Did you guys find a deer? Or did you shoot a deer? Here's young Steve Briggs after the hunt. Ta-da! Proud father over there, very nervous.
Whatever you were wearing.
Look at that. How many points, Briggs?
It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Steve, get over there. You're the one that got it. Oh, it's bleeding all over my car.
All over.
You think that's one Boone and Crockett will be interested in?
I'll measure it, that's for sure.
Well, tell us about the hunt. How did you do this?
Okay.
Here he is. Here comes the lie.
Oh, listen to this, Joker. About 7:25, this one doe comes up over the hill, kind of like he was running scared from something, and it started walking. It walked over to me, got about 30 yards away, and then this other one came up, and it went the other way. He went the other way, and it was kind of running scared, and I was thinking, I kind of thought, I wonder if there's a buck behind it, and as soon as I thought that, this one came out, and it followed the second buck away from me. So I thought, well, those two are going to go off somewhere, so I think I'll just pop the first doe. But then this came over and started following the doe. Huh?
Maybe Hansi's dad will mount that head.
He might.
Grandpa.
Yeah. Well, anyway, and then
Having a little trouble here with the production.
well, anyways, the buck, it went to lick his side, so I had nothing but the big front part of the thing to aim at, so I just cracked it, and it ran like his hind leg was kind of limping. I thought I just shot it in the
It had a
back,
limp?
back in the leg like I usually do to
Doing a crippled deer, did you?
call me a crippler. So then I gave it another shot.
Another shot.
And it went down, and I thought I saw where it went down, and then I saw the antlers fall and it giving his last little kicks. So I threw all my stuff down in the tree and walked over, and I couldn't find it. I couldn't find a blood trail or anything. So I was getting all nervous, but then I looked up and there it was.
Okay, what do you guys think of that?
I think it's Miller time.
It's Miller time.
Miller time.
Does that sound like a real story to you, Hub, or do you think that's something he made up?
Well, he's got the stuff there to prove it.
That's for sure.
There's the rack.
Show him the juice.
I don't even have.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I better get some juice.
Tell him, no, really.
What were you squirting around in the woods?
Yeah, tell him what was in there.
Focus, squirting this stuff all over my tree and everything.
And what is that?
You did
Dr.
too, didn't
Juice, deer scent number 7.
Number 7 is the one, huh?
Number 7.
Okay.
you? Let you do that.
Jim, what do you think?
I think next time you better tell the truth. Somebody else shot it and it ran over by his tree and fell down.
He jumped on it and tied it down and tagged it, right?
Hey, are you gonna do that?
Are you going to call Mark?
Oh, I got you enough. We'll just.
They get the juice out that you used to get that big Hummer.
Or do you want the scope for the real pictures? Or?
Just. No, we'll change. I'll take
Okay.
4 or 5 pictures this way and
Should we
a
go like
bunch
this?
of roll the film. Whatever. It's interesting. Oh, I don't know.
Ah.
hold it out. Okay. Hold the gun with one hand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good picture.
red.
Posing with a buckshot this morning. A little bit of Dr. Juice number 7. Steve doesn't know it yet, but his picture is going to be gracing all of the big outdoor magazines. He's going to be a rich and famous model.
You wanted some of that juice, like a
Yeah, we'll get some. Now we get.
Well, this morning I got up to my stand and reached into my pocket and took out some Dr. Juice number 7 deer scent, sprayed it all over my tree, down on the ground as I was walking in. And I was sitting in my stand about an hour and a half, and two does came running over the hill, and they kind of went off one way, and I was kind of wondering if they kind of acted scared. I was kind of thought there might be a buck behind them, and a buck came over the hill, and the two does went one way, and the buck kind of came over towards me. He must have smelled the Dr. Juice, and that's when I got this this deer right here in southeastern Minnesota. All right.
Great. And when you
Okay.
people do, I've done 20 cuts on things where you just say the same thing over again and you finally get one.
I'm going to call you Richie Valens, Steve. You're going to have to change your name. Remember in La Bamba all the takes they did?
I know it. Okay. All right. Well, I got to my stand this morning about 6 o'clock, and I sprayed Dr. Juice all over as I was walking in. I put a ladder around by my stand. And about 7:30, two does came running over the top of the hill, and they kind of went off one way, and they were kind of acting scared, and I thought there might be a buck following them. And pretty soon, this guy right here, he came up over the hill, and he didn't follow the two other does, but he came over towards my stand about 7:30, got, I was bringing it around, he went over to where the juice was, about 25 yards away, and turned around, had a good shot on him, and dropped him right there.
Great. That was good. Standing here with your back to me, how wide can you get?
Well, I've got...
Should I come to the... I'll start. I'll say, Steve, is that you?
Anytime.
You rolling? Okay. Steve, is that you over there?
Yeah, it is. How you doing, Dr. Juice?
Hey, all right. Wow, what do you got there? Oh, hey, you had a good morning.
I did.
Jeez.
Help
Son
with
of a
some of
gun.
this stuff.
You're using that, huh?
I was using it.
All right.
Number 7.
Great. Boy, that's a beauty. Whoa. Came right up, huh?
Yep, came right to this where I was, right where I had the scent all laid out about around my stand, and here he came.
Super. Whoa, I haven't seen one like that in a couple of years. That anyway, you see them, but
Yeah,
they're too
yeah.
wary. They're running around the
Yeah.
hillside.
He had to
Boy.
stop and smell it, so.
So you just had to shoot them, huh?
I had to shoot him.
Here comes the proud father, hiding their beer.
There you want to rest on that.
That's good.
God, that is a big deer, Steve.
Let me show 'em.
That is a very, very big deer.
Yeah. He keeps saying that.
I know.
That's what he said when he came down. Kind of nonchalant, though, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a pretty big one.
That is, you don't see very many that big. I mean, there's bigger. There's one out here.
Yeah, that's I wish one bigger than this rolling the hill.
It's
Huh?
a lot bigger than that. I mean, that would be really rocky.
Is it?
You know, rocky mountain.
know, it was always fun to measure it out and see what it might be. Okay, I'll take a tape there.
While the beer's sticking out of his head.
What do you think of this weight? Yeah, it was close. Yeah.
220. Minimum 220.
Minimum?
Yeah.
Okay, we're in the middle. We're in the middle of heavy production here, though.
Okay, goddamn it, I'll get out of here.
Aha! Better not walk around back here too much. Somebody took a dump.
They should be able to edit that out.
You know the
Hey!
old saying, birds of a feather.
Okay, where will am I out of the frame?
Yes,
Well, what? All right.
You just stand there and look. Are you rolling?
I'm rolling.
I will. I'm
Are you
ready.
rolling?
I'm rolling. You guys be quiet.
Okay, look at the deer. Steve, is that you?
Yeah, it's me. Look what I got.
Whoa! Wow! Really got something. Oh, baby. That's a beauty. Whoa, where'd you get that? Right here?
Oh yeah. Dropped right in its tracks. No, not exactly, but thanks for this.
Oh, yeah, you're using the Dr. Juice
Of
set.
course I use the Dr. Juicer.
All right, boy, that's a beauty. Look at that. Man, it's been around for a while, huh?
Oh, he's been out there. He was chasing some does. He knew what he was doing.
Oh, yeah? The
Oh.
does are going first?
Yeah, the does went by first. They went off one way, and the buck came up, and it caught the scent of Dr. Juice, and it came over to me instead of following the does.
Huh. All right. That's when you leveled on it, huh?
Oh yeah.
Oh, great. You know, that kind of deer, you see them around, you know, out in the field, a big deer like that, but not that often that you get a good shot at them.
Oh no. Well, this one had a pretty decent shot, about 25 yards away, broadside.
Really? Ooh, yeah, they're pretty wary. They don't get racks like that for nothing.
No,
Maybe this is the one that cracked the horn off mine.
it might have been.
Yeah. He would be one to battle.
No.
Great. Hey, under here.
Like this. I'm not gonna move. And it's out there, and but it turned, you know, the leg is like its back here. Just so all I can see is right here. Bam! You know, like it was shot at the back leg. I thought I was shot in the back. You know, how could I have done it, but I did. And
You didn't do it. No, you didn't.
but I thought I did. Shot at it again. I missed it the second time.
Did you?
Yeah, there's only one hole in here. And it ran around and it went down, and I thought I saw it, like, it's kind of, you know, the antlers. Well, I knew I saw the antlers. And then it's a couple things, and that was it. Put everything down, threw it down, and all the rivers, shit. I shot it in the leg. I'm sure I shot it in the leg, and it's out there, crippled somewhere. And I look up, antlers, catch me. Go around over there. And it got, I'll show you where it shot.
Oh, yeah, it didn't come out the other side.
No.
Really? Yeah, you went right in the boiler with That's a dream.
It's like, like stuck in the liver.
right.
You guys are live, so keep your language clean.
She's live now. Don't talk bad about those.
Here's Buck Johnson's grandson.
Oh.
And the heads are stood up.
Do you have any comments about the hunt? Buck Jr.?
Buck Jr.?
Buck Jr.? Any comments about the hunt?
Great hunt. A great hunt. Steve Briggs, the rookie, got them all.
Rookie, he's been hunting deer a long time. Finally, developing some skill. That's right. Steve.
We go from the young hunter.
Yeah, now I can.
What's your
I
hand?
got that son of a gun. I got him. I got him.
Hey, lift your head up.
Hey, I got him.
Light out of your eyes.
It was a tough fight, but I got him.
And that's the old hunter.
That's the way the old guys did it.
Jump out of the tree on him, right?
With a flashlight. Go through the woods and then sneak up on him. One slice, he was gone.
There goes the three-wheeler. Who's on that?
Is that Fuller's? This one?
This one is. We've got to get that back to him tonight, too.
Who's that one?
Oh, that's because you told me the wrong thing to do. He tells me, when you get a deer, I hadn't gotten a buck. He says, you get a buck, the first thing you got to do, because the meat gets bad from the hormones in the testicles, so the first thing you got to do is cut off the testicles, right? So the hormones don't go into the meat. Well, so you get to shoot the buck down, and I kick him, he looked pretty dead, so I cut the testicles off, and the deer woke up. He didn't like that. Ouch! And I didn't, my gun was sitting over there, so he got up and he ran away. I'm sitting on his testicles.
Well, you know what? That took balls.
Did you find it then?
Well, then what happened? Then Hub comes along, see? And I said, Hub, I did just what you told me. He said, I had this buck down here, and I cut off his testicles, and God, he got up and ran away. And Hub says, oh, don't worry about it. Just stick him on this stump over here. He'll be back for him.
That's the way the old guys do it, right, Hub?
Yeah, he came back for him.
Shouldn't be telling you youngsters all these famous stories. Stood right in front of him and he just looked at him and he froze. He was paralyzed. Pow! 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 Buddy come over and he says, did you get him? I thought I did. He says, how the hell can you get him when you're shooting the ground? He says, here's all the shells waiting right there. You saw that one about that guy? He got buck fever too. A big buck come in front of him, and just started walking away from him. He started. And the buck started on the little trot.
He started running, too.
He was running too. And the buck took off.
Are you going to take some pictures then?
All right, fellas, load up.
Well, they're still taking pictures.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh, Lord. We're going to have any hair left the way they're dragging them around here. I need that hair.
Yeah, there's a lot of hair around this year, though.
Oh, that's pretty. Put your hand through here. Put your hand through there like that. Okay,
Hey,
and then there's
well,
a zoom
you
on
want that
side.
cushion on there?
Bring it closer and then pushes it out.
That big one.
What about it? You gonna lift it up?
Oh,
I think it's about in as far as it'll go, but it'll zoom all the way down.
Okay, there. Whoa, that's a...
Dr. Juice is over there with
The small one, yeah.
Last
Big
year,
deal.
you-
You're rolling. Well, I got this nice 9-pointer after putting out a little of the Dr. Juice deer scent number 7. Came right up the hill, right toward me. It kept coming. It had been with 6 does, and then for some reason it left them. I don't know if it was because of the scent, but it came right up the hill, and all I could see was its head. And with a muzzle loader, I only got one shot, but I got him right between the eyes. And then Steve, he got a great one this morning.
All right, well, I got to my stand about 6 o'clock, and I just took a bottle of Dr. Juice and I just squirted it all over my tree, and as I was going up, I just sprayed it around. And about 7:30, I saw a doe come running up, and pretty soon another one came up along with it, and there was a buck with them, and the buck came up and started following them, and all of a sudden it just came over by me and got about 25 yards away and turned, and nice broadside shot. That's about it.
Yeah, that's a beauty. Wow, look at that. Nice thickness there, boy. That's good. Down in southeastern Minnesota, it seems like maybe the climate down here and the minerals in the water
Something.
grow some pretty good racks.
And pretty good ivory. And the 2 of those kind of went on their own, and they were kind of acting scared, and all of a sudden this buck came and it started following them, and instead of following them, it just turned and came over towards where I was, and it got about 25 yards away, turned broadside, and that's about it.
Yeah, and one shot in the lungs. Now
One shot
that's
in the
really
lungs.
good. They don't go too far when you shoot them like that, and that's really important.
Yeah.
It's important trying to eliminate the human odor element from it too. And another thing we were trying was that deer block, and you can put that on the perimeter where you're hunting, and it keeps the deer in that area. It's a repellent, and so it'll block trails or an area that they might want to go out of and stay in your area and turn them toward you. It's a little dangerous. You don't want to get it on yourself. You want the attractant deer scent on yourself. But those 2 scents really worked well this morning. Hey, Steve?
With the scent, I mean, the buck was following the 2 does, but I think as soon as it caught wind of the Dr. Juice, it came over by me instead of following the 2 does.
Well, it's a territorial infringement scent, and what it is foreign and domestic deer pheromones. And so when that buck smelled that foreign deer there, maybe the other does weren't ready for him, but he came over to investigate, and that's when you can get that good shot. Looks like you got a good gun there for it too. The scope on it.
Did the trick.
Yeah.
Oh, same with yours.
Oh yeah, the muzzleloader does the trick too. Old 50 caliber with a maxi ball, 375 grains. That'll do them in if you hit them well, especially right between the eyes.
Okay.
Hey, all right.
Run around the corner. This is the Dr. Juice Band.
Ja ci powiadam, Kropku, to jest wszystko głupstwo.
And if you believe that, you'll believe that buying Dr. Juice will get you a deer anytime you hit for the woods.
Oni te Turki tak nabyli, że one buksy srali. Ah, you got it?
What do you think about that, Buck Johnson's grandson?
That goes for me too.
Okay, we'll get the band keyed up in the background. Here we are, back live.
Well, wait a minute. Either the whole band's got to go, or we don't want just one lone voice.
I wish we could quit, because if a deer comes
I
down,
know.
we're going to have to all load up.
Okay, you got us in a...
Yeah, I've got the end of Steve's barrel, and I've got the knees
Okay.
of
Fine.
your deer.
Yeah, quieter, and we'll
Come
get
on,
that.
quiet on the set.
Quiet on the set. Hey, we're out this morning. We got a couple nice bucks using Dr. Juice deer scent number 7. Hey, try it. It works.
I guess it's true the juice produces. Got me the first buck I ever shot. It works.
And a nice buck too.
Not bad.
Okay, one more deal. Just kind of poke. Nah. It's using that Dr. Juice deer scent number 7. Here they came. Got a nice one.
It's totally true. Juice produces. Got me the first buck I ever shot, and it's not a bad sized buck.
That's a great one.
Well, the stuff works.
Super. All right. Those were good. See that? I don't know. You tell me. Oh, I want to get the puff of smoke though. I'm gonna shoot out here.
Okay.
That?
Gosh, back up a little bit if I'm going to get all of you in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got.
Can you get over to that tree?
Yeah, I've got that tree. I've got you in the lower right corner.
Yeah. Okay. And you'll get the smoke.
Yeah.
And tell me when you're rolling.
I'm rolling. I've been rolling.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Which one worse?
Well, if you keep it down. Right here. Got it. I'm gonna put it. Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
Okay. I got the Dr. Juice deer scent number 7. I like to put about 4 feet off the ground, 5 or 10 drops. Put on tree, or you can put it on a little drag pad when you walk in. You want it 4 feet up so the wind can carry it away, and then about 20 yards away from your stand, because you don't want the deer to key in right to your stand, just to a place where you got a good shot, because they have a better chance of seeing you if they're keying right into your stand. So I got that scented up. A little more here. It's a territorial infringement scent. So what it does, it's out of foreign and domestic deer pheromones, so they come in to investigate who that foreign deer is. And of course, you're waiting for them. I got my Dr. Juice deer scent number 7. It's a territorial infringement scent. It's made out of foreign and domestic deer pheromones. And it brings in the deer to investigate who the foreigner is that's invaded their territory. I like to put 5 to 10 drops on a tree about 4 feet off the ground. That's so the air currents can carry it away. And this should be about 20 yards from your stand, because you don't want them keying in straight to your stand because they have a better chance of seeing you. So just remember, 5 to 10 drops, 4 feet off the ground, 20 yards away from the stand. It'll bring in those big bucks like it did for us this weekend.
This one's brown. Maybe he's just ready to come out. Or black, gray, whatever. These are very, you can tell they feel very liquidy. They're quite moist when they first open up. Because these guys have already turned gray since the time we've taken them out. So I think that's probably a big key to their making, is for them to stay moist. Because it's kind of damp down there. What about that other little one?
Oh, yeah.
So much one way or the other.
One jump, oh, see that in the light there. Oh, go that way.
There's the crab eyes.
A little color to them. The buggers are eating all those little turtles. Fix this one. That close up is a
Pretty.
nice crab. Yeah, you got blue.
Brain shot.
Oh, sure. I like brain shots.